with Country Craft Creations, a creative operation, and I want to share with you this video and a quick walkthrough tutorial for this project. This is something that I have done before, but I reimagined it with the new paper Summerween Ghosts on Vacation, and I wanted to share it with you. I just think it's a super cute project. This is not the hop project. Don't forget, we do have a hop. The date has been set. It's August 22nd. All of the designers are going to be doing wonderful projects for you, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to have some games on scrapbookers and everything, so it's going to be a great time. So I will give you some more information as I have it, which should be pretty soon, and stay tuned for that. But I did want to do another project, and I've got one more in mind for this collection. It's just really super cute. So this does have a full tutorial. As you can tell, I have a project right here. So this was something that I had done over a year ago. This was the Graphic 45 Season to Celebrate project that I did. I will link that tutorial down below. In that tutorial, I showed you how to make the project here. And what I did was I recreated that with this. And I just wanted to show you, every once in a while, I like to remake some of my projects because I think that it's really fun to see the projects done in different papers. So I didn't do anything different with the tutorial. I just did it with different paper, and it turned out really, really cute. So go check out the link down below for this tutorial. This was a Country Craft Creations design team project, and then I'll also show you a real quick tutorial at the end of this and kind of talk you through the pieces. Okay, so this is what I made. I made 3 different journals, like I did with the other one, but this one I just bound them together with some really beautiful polka dotted sheer ribbon that I got from Country Craft Creations to present it, and I just thought it was really, really fun. So this just really simply unties and then just comes off, and then you have 3 journals, or 3 albums here that I created. Okay, so super cute, super fun. I did focus on using the 6x8 collection for this one, and I only have like, I think one full piece of paper left. I used almost everything out of this, so it was really fun to do. So let's kind of go through real quick. I'll show you what I did. So this is the pattern paper here for the front of this, and then I used the back side of this paper for the back of the album. I fussy cut out all of those things. So I did add the stars here, the vacation mode here, the keychain. I added the little ghost, the shell, and the beach ball here, and then I made this cute little clamshell, and I'm going to try to turn it so you can see. Do you guys see? I put one of the little flat back pearls in it to create a little like pearl in the oyster, if you will. I used a punch that I've had forever, and all I did was just fold the paper, and then I didn't quite go to the end of it so that it created kind of a little like a card, if you will, with this. And then I just glued the little shell, or glued the little flat back pearl right inside to kind of create that cute little piece. So I made several of those, and I used those decorating. Added the flat back pearls in various spots. Backs I left plain, and then I used scraps for the spine. So here's the first one. So it opens up, and then you have, let me get this out of the way for a sec. Sorry, I've been sick too, so I don't know, my voice is kind of funky. Let's put these off here. Okay, so this opens up, and what I did on the inside on the 6x6 flaps was I created kind of like a faux Polaroid here with the craft paper, and then the white, oh gosh, what's it called? I forgot what it was called. Hang on. 2 seconds. My brain is shot. Stardust. Good gravy. Good gravy. This is Kraft Speckletone. This is Stardust here. So I use that to create that. Fussy cut these out, and I did it so you could put pictures behind. But that's what that looks like here. I thought this was kind of fun with the ghost, with the marshmallows, and then the marshmallow here. Here's another little cut apart that I did. So this opens up. You have a pocket inside. There's lots of room to put things. Added cut aparts from the collection. And then I add a little orange paper clip. I had 2 orange and 1 black in my stash. So I just used that to paper clip 2 of the little, well, the ephemera piece, and then the pumpkin that I fussy cut out of scraps. So that's just kind of a cute little addition. Then that closes, and then this opens up, and then you have these 2 flips. Now in each of the folios, this flip is different. Everything else is the same, but this flip is different. You'll see that when I walk you through it. And then on the backs of these, I use the Speckletone on there. And again, another little piece that I fussy cut out. And then another like faux Polaroid kind of thing here. Okay, so that's the first one. And then it just closes up like that. Here's the other one. Again, we got the cute ghost with the roasted marshmallows. I love that. Added 2 of the little shells that I made with the flat back pearls inside. I hope you can see those. They're super cute, super easy to make. But then I added the pearls here, a couple of the little cut aparts here, added the cut apart here, and then more of the black stars. Thought that was kind of pretty. And back of that paper was this, so it looks like that. And then when you open it up, you've got this. You open here, another full Polaroid here. I'll give you the measurements for that real quick in case you want to do it. So the craft is 6 by 6, and the Polaroid piece is 3.5 by 4 1/4. And I was able to get all 6 of the ones I needed for all 3 albums out of 1 piece of paper. So just take your paper at 11 inches, cut it at 3.5, 3 strips of 3.5, and then cut those at 4 1/4, and that gave you 6 of those. In the pocket here, another little clip here that closes. Open this up, and then this is what that looks like. And those open up. I fussy cut the spider webs out of the scraps of paper I had left over. And then this was out of a scrap that I had left over as well. And then left this as is. Okay. Isn't this cute? I think it's just really cute in this paper. I just love it. Now this one, I chose the pumpkins and popsicles on the front. Again, I used 2 of those little shells that I made. I don't know if you can you see? Whoops, I'll hit the camera. You see the flat back pearls. They're just cute. I layered this one over the top, and I layered these 2 over this piece that I fussy cut out. Added some more of the little flat back pearls. Got my design team package. Here's the back. Okay, and then this one opens up. Had to use her. She's gorgeous, and you could do some journaling on this page. So this opens up again. Another piece that I fussy cut out. And then the pocket here. I just love this paper collection. And then the black clip here holds these. I did fussy cut this out of the back of this paper. So this was actually the cover. And I made a ticket out of it. And then this was piece fussy cut out of the paper collection. Okay. So then a lot of these came out of the, so which one did I do it in? So like I took one of these papers and I cut some of the things out of it to make some, titles. Gosh, I'm losing my words. So this one here, Witches, Ghosts, Welcome. I use this piece down here. This said Greetings from Spooky Beach. This came out of that paper. Fussy cut that out. Summerween. So there was a lot of things you could do with that paper. Making titles and things. This is one of the cut aparts. Just looks super cute. I love how this turned out. I think this was really fun to make. So real quick, again, there is a full-on tutorial that I have linked down below, but this was the demo piece that I had made, and I'm just going to show you. So each piece takes a piece that's 10.5 by 7. Okay, so that is kind of piece 1. So to make all 3 of these, you'd need 3 of these, but for each folder. Okay, does that make sense? This is in the tutorial. When you open it up, you have these 2 flaps. Okay, so These are 4 5/8 by 6 1/8, and you score it at 1/2 inch. I should go back and say that on this one here, on the 10.5 by 7, you score on the 10.5 at 5 and 5.5. Okay, and that gives you the your 1/2 inch gusset piece. Okay, I hope this makes sense. Go see the tutorial too, because I'll put this all together for you, but I just wanted to show you this. So again, each piece required 2 of these B pieces that are 4 5/8 by 6 1/8. Score them at 1/2 inch, and you just add those to the side, okay, like so. Underneath is this pocket. Now this piece is 6 by 3, and on the 6, I actually subtracted about a 1/16 of an inch to make it fit within this piece and the score. So 6 minus a 1/16 by 3, scored at 1/2 inch on the 2 short sides and then 1 long side. But you have to turn it in your scoreboard to do that because of the 1/16 inch is missing, okay? So you don't mess up your scores, okay? So that's how I created the pocket, and that just goes over the flap here, okay? You can still add your pattern paper and everything. Now on this side, each piece required 1 of these for sure. This is 3 5/8 by 4 5/8. On the 3 5/8, you just scored it at 1/2, okay? And that created that flap, and it just glues right to the edge. And then this piece here, this is the different piece, so you can choose to do this or not. So ignore the months here because that was for my original tutorial, okay? So like for this one here, this is the long kind of horizontal piece. That is the piece that is 4 5/8 by 3 1/8, and you'll just score on the 4 5/8 at 1/2, okay? And then just glue it to the side here. So the other piece that is kind of going backwards here on you, sorry about that. The piece that is more portrait for a 3 by 4 cut apart here, 3 5/8 by 4 1/8. On the 3 5/8, you score at 1/2. And then the last but not least is the one that I did for a 4 by 4 cut apart. And that one is this one here. Okay. That one is 4 5/8 by 4 1/8. On the 4 5/8, you score it 1/2. Okay. So once you do that, then you score it and you glue it on the other side of that 1/2 inch gusset on the cover. Okay, and that's all there is to making these little folios. They're super fast to put together, super easy, and they were sized for the paper collection that I created that project with. So I just decided to reuse them for these projects here. And I think it turned out really, really cute. And I think when you can use them single, you can bundle them together, you could do a whole huge set if you wanted to, and put them in a box like I did with my other project. There's so many possibilities with these little folios. These are just really cute, and I thought this would be really fun. I've got a summer, beach trip coming up in a couple weeks, and this would be perfect to store the photos for that. I just am super excited. So thank you so much for watching. I hope this made sense. Please bear with me. If you have any questions, let me know. And go check out the full-on tutorial down below, okay? So take care, stay crafty, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.